Nadia Khiari had been drawing but was not yet into political satire until Tunisians rose up against their ruler, Zine El Abidine Ben Ali, 10 years ago. I find it politically fascinating what has been happening for the last 10 years because we are in a state of constant evolution. For me, it's democracy loading. The newspapers say Tunisia is a laboratory of democracy, but I would say it's more like a democratic building site because the aseptic and orderly side of the laboratory doesn't suit me very much. But yes, it's fascinating to see. As protests against his rule grew bigger, Ben Ali made a last-ditch appeal promising new freedoms. Then Khiari sketched her cat, delivering the same address to a group of mice. The next day, Ben Ali fled into exile. For me as an artist, it was a true revolution, because from one day to the next, I was able to express myself freely, which was not the case before, and so it opened up enormous perspectives for me. I was finally able to make satirical drawings that I had always loved. In November, she published her latest Willis from Tunis book, a selection of her best work over the decade since the uprising. The attempts to silence us again have never ended. Never, because freedom of expression bothers some people. So unfortunately, it is a struggle every day to preserve that freedom of expression. We have to exercise it, and then we have to be in solidarity with each other. It has already been 10 years since a lot of taboos were lifted. I'm not saying that the situation has improved, but we can talk. We talk about religious questions, we talk about sexual questions, homosexuals, women's bodies, and power. All these things are taboo, but we talk about them. We talk about it in a bad way, of course, but we can talk about it. It's a small step forward. While Tunisia has made numerous democratic gains, a lot of work needs to be done to reform the country's politics and to stop official corruption.